just want to cause yourself trouble?
Are you videotaping?
Yeah, I'm taking pictures and video.
Taking pictures that's forbidden in here? It's prohibited in here? I was asked to escort you out of the building. If you would. This gentleman is videoing and taking pictures in the vault. They called me over here to escort him off. He won't leave.
What's going on?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
What's going on?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
What's going on?
Vacate the building like they requested, give you a trespass warning, and then you will have to leave. And if you fail to leave at that point, there's the possibility of being arrested.
Hey, what's up guys? The Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the Traverse City Governmental Center here in Traverse City, Michigan. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look around the facility here. Register of Deeds here to our left. Photographing is strictly prohibited. Interesting. But look at that. Of course, they're always recording we the people, but the minute that we record them, it becomes an issue.
Can I help you?
Hi, ma'am, how are you?
Pardon me?
I said hi.
Oh,
How are
hi.
you? No, I don't need any help at the moment. Thank you, though. Appreciate that.
Because we don't allow photography.
Why?
Well, because the documents are, it's a statute that they have to be paid for if you're getting copies.
So it's to get money from the people?
Yeah,
Oh, well, that seems unfortunate.
yeah.
Well, I'm not taking any pictures of any documents in particular. I told you, ladies and
You're not
gentlemen.
supposed to have any cameras or anything in there at all.
I saw the sign, ma'am. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not photographing anything in particular, and I think that's
Why
ridiculous.
are you photographing at all?
Well, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here.
Why?
Just taking some pictures and video, ma'am. That's all. Who are you?
I'm the chief deputy.
Chief Deputy, and your name?
Barb Lund.
Barb. Okay. So, like I said, I'm just taking some pictures and video here. I think that's unfortunate
It's not.
that you would charge
It's
people.
not allowed. I'm gonna have to call security.
Okay, you can call whoever you need to call.
Just causing yourself trouble?
Excuse me?
I mean, you just want to cause yourself trouble?
Do I want to cause myself trouble?
Yeah.
Who are you?
There's aspects of documentation that are considered to be confidential, and I can't tell you even what they are, but it's unusual to walk into any building and just start taking video.
I don't even know who you are, sir.
Why does that matter?
Because you're talking to me and I don't know what authority you're talking to me with.
None.
Okay,
Another
great.
human being.
Okay, great.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I got a question. You videotaping?
Yeah, I'm taking pictures and video.
Taking pictures that's forbidden in here? It's prohibited in here?
Who are you, sir?
I'm Travis with STT Security,
Private security firm?
private security firm.
Okay.
So, I was asked to escort you out of the building. If you would.
Why would I need to leave the building? Is this a public
Because
building?
you're not supposed to be photographing or videotaping in here.
What law is that?
It's not a law, it's a policy, but I mean,
I'm just trying to get some clarity on it. That's all.
well, what I can do is I can have a bailiff come in and discuss it, or a deputy, because I'm not just security. I'm not gonna,
Right. You're not going to what?
debate on laws or give legal advice or anything like that. So-
Right. I don't think you should.
Right.
I don't think you should. I'm just...
Right.
But you're trying to enforce policy right now, right? So that's the only reason. I don't think as a you're not law enforcement. So
The easiest way around it is for you to leave the building, because they have signs posted, no photography, no video,
right.
in their vault.
A vault that houses public records
Okay.
with the door wide open. I don't understand. He was quick to tell me I have to leave because of the signage here, but the minute I start asking him what law is it, He doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Absolutely ridiculous.
This gentleman is videoing and taking pictures in the vault. He called me over here to escort him off. He won't leave.
What's going on?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
What's going on?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
What's going on?
Can I get your name and badge
What are you
number,
doing
sir?
this for?
I would like your name and badge number if that's all right with you.
Name's on my shirt. Oh, not on this one, I guess.
So can
Dave
I get?
Edgecombe, 8767.
Appreciate that. My name is Sean. I'm just taking some pictures and video here, and
Is this for a class or is this for
Well-
personal stuff or what?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering some content for a story,
Okay,
and that's it.
okay. Well, they're asking you to leave, so
This is a public building, is it not?
yes, it is.
Can you call your supervisor, please?
There's one coming.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Is it up for sale now?
Don't you think it'd be wrong if somebody could just kick somebody out of a public building whenever they wanted? What if it was like a political rival or something like that? Right? Doesn't seem like you should be able to kick somebody out of a taxpayer-funded building.
What's up, guys?
This gentleman
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Rick Polevich, you are?
My name's Sean. And your badge number, sir?
757.
And your name and badge number, sir?
My name's Monroe, 756.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So he's in the vault taking video and pictures, and they called me to escort him off, but he doesn't want to leave.
Okay, all right. So, is that true?
Well, yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video. That is true. Who's a supervisor here, just so I know?
Well, I guess we're all kind of on the same level playing.
There's no
field
super.
here.
I requested a supervisor, but
Okay.
could I get a supervisor here?
Well,
Just because supervisors tend to be more, no offense, knowledgeable on these sort of topics. I told you my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story here. That's it.
okay. Well, I think what the issue is probably a safety security issue. Filming where you're trying to film could be that issue. So that's why.
I was told I couldn't film because they have to charge people for. They want to charge people for documents. So that seems kind of, everybody here is funded by taxpayer money, except me, but everybody here is funded by taxpayer money, and to charge somebody in addition to what they could take pictures of is ridiculous. And I don't see what's so dangerous. Safety, you bring up safety and security, sir, but I don't see how am I violating any safety and security?
Well, it would probably be more along the lines of policy violation.
Policy violation, right.
The county's policy.
Right, so what I'm engaging in right now, deputies, what I'm engaging right now is a constitutionally protected activity. We have freedom of press in this country. It's under the First Amendment. So that policy wouldn't supersede the First Amendment, just like any law wouldn't supersede the First Amendment, but less a policy that is arbitrarily, you can't even show it to me. You're just telling me it's the policy based on what they're telling you. Was it decided on by legislators? Policy is anybody can have a policy, and the policy cannot violate our constitutional rights.
No, I don't
That's
think they're-
debatable, I think.
I think probably one of the issues here, they're not violating your right, they're just telling you that there's certain ways to get what you want. That's the policy.
And just
What
not
the
doing-
so the policy is I can't record.
The policy is you can't record, but if you let them know what you would like to have, they will get that for you. Of course, you would have to pay for it.
Right.
But there's ways of getting what you want. You just have to go through their
But
red tape.
from my point of view is that I don't need to go through red tape because this is a constitutionally protected activity. So you all swore an oath to uphold the United States Constitution when you were sworn in as a law enforcement officer. Gathering content in public. This is a public building. So taking pictures and video, First Amendment activity like freedom of press. I'm an independent journalist, as I told you earlier.
Show your credentials to anybody?
Oh no, I don't show credentials to anybody just because I don't need to.
So we don't know if you're actually Sean?
Well, anybody. Well, I guess you don't know for a fact if I'm Sean, and you don't know for a fact if I'm a journalist, but I have no reason to lie to you. None whatsoever.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay,
I'd like
well-
to think so, but.
Anybody could be a journalist. Anybody's name could be Sean. You don't need to have a special license to be a journalist.
Yeah, so the problem at hand is just they want you to stop filming and just stop
And-
filming.
Yeah,
That's all
they
you
want him escorted out of the building.
Okay.
Right.
So, are you willing to
I would like to speak to a supervisor. I
Well, at
would-
this point, sir, what we'll have to do is ask you to vacate the building like they've requested, or we will get a law enforcement officer off the road to come in, give you a trespass warning, and then you will have to leave. And if you fail to leave at that point, there's the possibility of being arrested.
I would like to speak to a supervisor, sir. I'm not trying to escalate the situation, and I definitely don't want my freedom taken from me today,
We don't want to escalate.
especially for engaging, like I said, in a constitutionally
No,
protected
that's why
activity.
definitely
I'm not a threat to anybody.
Told you the sequence.
Right. I'm not a threat to anybody. And like I said, I'm sure if we want to talk about policies, I'm sure it's your policy to provide a supervisor when a member of the public asks for one, correct?
Okay, what we can do, how about this?
Is that true or no?
Compromise. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your.
Is it not your policy to call a supervisor when a member of the public asks for one?
Not
I don't know for a
necessarily.
fact. I haven't looked up your policies yet, but I'm just asking.
It's circumstantial. It depends on the circumstances.
Okay. Well, I think this circumstance warrants a supervisor.
Well, are you willing to leave on your?
No, I don't want to leave a public building. No, I don't want to. This is a public building. I have every right to be in here just like anybody else.
That's true. However, you've been asked to leave.
Right. So where does that stop? So if I was a political rival, or if I was somebody that was investigating the government for corruption, and they just told me to leave, you could just kick people out? Where does it stop? What reason? I'm not disturbing any business. I am not breaking any laws.
You're breaking policy.
I'm breaking policy, right? Yeah. So I'm not
Again,
breaking any law.
I'm just guessing that because I don't know the policy.
Right. You don't know the policy. Correct. You don't know the
They
policy.
wouldn't be
But
asking you to leave otherwise.
well, no. Well, a lot of people don't like cameras and they don't like transparency, and they'll make up policy, and they will just say that that's our policy when it's really not.
I'll call Central and, okay.
I just don't see what's the big deal with a little bit of transparency here in a government building.
Should I be worried?
No.
How are you guys? Good.
It's ironic when I'm here by myself, no one's saying like, should I be worried? But when you're here, people ask if they should be worried, because when police presence is usually around, right, people think something nefarious is going on. But if they found out it's just a man taking pictures and video in public.
Let me ask you, was that where he was at? Yeah. Okay. Do you see the sign on the door?
Yeah, I saw the sign. There's just no statute assigned to that sign.
We'll just let them film away.
See, I told you, supervisors usually can de-escalate the
Well, it
situation.
was Central Dispatch, it wasn't my supervisor.
Oh, okay, central dispatch. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, we're good to go. As long as, what, no filming allowed in there, I think, right? So, you haven't been going?
I filmed in there, yeah, because there's no law or statute that prevents me to. Again, policy does not supersede the Constitution, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go about our day here. Hopefully, these deputies here can explain to these government workers, public servants, what's going on and how they have to respect our constitutional rights here.
Samantha, but we had no idea. Aside from the fact that it's creepy as hell.
Yeah, I don't need to.
It's not creepy that you record me, though.
I don't need to.
I'm not,
You are recording me,
only in the vault.
but you're recording me everywhere. There's a camera in the front door. I don't think it's creepy.
That's more of a public area.
And you came up to me, ma'am. I didn't come up to you.
Um,
Just so you know.
There's no registered deeds that will allow anybody involved with a camera. And I can just, I can just go shut the door. Locked, but there's,
It's creepy to record in public. She came up to the camera, ladies and gentlemen.
We have signs plastered everywhere.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Those signs mean nothing.
There is a statute that you have to pay for a copy of a recorded document. He's doesn't appear to be filming, taking pictures of the actual document, but it's still, there's a story. We've had people tear things out of books from 1920. Can't be replaced.
Are you with a paper?
Oh, I'm an independent journalist, sir. I own my own media company. Yeah.
Can we expect to see a report? Or?
Right. Yeah. I'm going to be doing a report on the government building here. So yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
The YouTube channel?
Right. YouTube. All social media.
What's the name?
All social media.
What's the name of the YouTube?
Long Island Audit. You can check it out. Just Google Long Island Audit.
Yeah.
It's a media channel, and you can check it out, and
All right, cool.
you can see the
Seen a
story.
couple of your videos.
Oh, you have? Surprised you didn't recognize the voice.
All right.
I interact with a lot
I
of
go across the country and make sure that law enforcement officers honor their oath to the Constitution and do the right thing. You know, a lot of people don't understand this is somewhat new. Not really, but a lot of people don't understand. So I like to provide some education towards law enforcement and I'm public workers. I haven't been disrespectful, and I don't want to be disrespectful towards anybody. You know, it's just about promoting education. I work with departments across the country as well to do some training on these types of things. So. But I appreciate you honoring your oath and, you know, not arresting me right away. I would have sucked if I had to spend the night in jail tonight. So I appreciate that.
We don't want to do that any more than you want to.
Great. I hope so. Thank
Have a
you.
good day, sir.
All right, you too. Take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the law enforcement officers and security officer are leaving. We're going to be hanging out for a few more minutes. We've already filmed everywhere that we could film. They have been educated, and then we will be getting out of here. All right, fellow patriots, we're just getting out of the governmental center here in Traverse City, Michigan. So definitely started off pretty rough. We were told we could not take pictures or video in the Register of Deeds office. There was signage, but we all know signage and policy does not trump the United States Constitution in any way. I was engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. It just amazes me how public servants are so uneducated on our constitutional rights, and then they say, oh, well, you're just looking for trouble. You want to escalate the situation, and that's not what I want at all. I want people to honor their oath and to respect the Constitution. I don't think that's too much to ask. And, you know, for a second there, I thought I was going to get arrested. Never been to Michigan before, so I thought I was going to get arrested, but, you know, luckily I didn't. That's why I'm always requesting a supervisor, somebody much more knowledgeable than the deputies are. So luckily I wasn't arrested, but it was going that way. Central Dispatch was aware of our constitutional rights and let them know about our constitutional rights here. So ultimately we weren't arrested, we weren't removed from the building. We were able to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right throughout the entire public building here. And, you know, for the woman, the Register of Deeds deputy, you know, you might think it's creepy for a man to exercise his rights and to take pictures and video in public, but you know, but it's not creepy for you to take pictures of video of every single person that comes inside of this building. You know, that's what's really creepy. But anyway, at the end of the day, government transparency wins. We need to keep fighting for government transparency throughout this country. In rain, sleet, or snow, as you can see here, it doesn't matter. I will be traveling this great country, coming to a city near you. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.